Good morning! Surprise! I wanted to do a live video before I went on to my daily day. I'm already all freshened up, and when I got up, I just started thinking about my day, what I was gonna do. And I tell you, sometimes it's not easy to do that because you start looking at everything that's around you and what's going on, and it tends to get you down. So what I do every morning is listen to personal development. I listened to Les Brown this morning. I shared it on my feed, so make sure you listen to his motivation. He talks a lot about reality, what's real. So I know that anything positive that you can get at the beginning of your day can definitely help you make your day that much successful. This whole week, we're focusing on recruiting. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. And I have decided to start doing these live videos as often as I can before my field day, because I want to encourage you that even though you have those days where you get up and you don't know what to do, what direction to take, you feel like you're not getting anywhere, that you're giving 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. Yes, Jasmine, Millie Coffee. That's a good one. First I was Millie 911, but now Millie. I love that. I love that. You guys make me happy all the time. So we're here to encourage each other, and I wanted to share my day today. Today I'm going to do some tailgating. I committed myself to taking one of my leaders who gave the commitment to do something different for herself. So I'm building her confidence. Her daughter had a baby, and she wasn't able to go because she has to take care of her daughter. She's at the hospital with her daughter. So that doesn't stop me. That doesn't say that I'm not going to go out and do what I have to do, because anyways, if I would have gone out with her, all the recruits and all the business would have gone to her. But I need to build my business. I need to build myself. So my first generation, all of you know that you make the most money from your first generation. You need to look at your first generation, and if you're making $100 and you want to make 200, then you have to double that. You have to double your first generation. So if you're making 2,000 and you want to make 4,000, then you have to double that. Remember, it's a combination of different activities. I love to develop my team. I love to go out with my team. It's what I enjoy the most. However, I had to work for myself also. And it took me, excuse me, it took me a long time to figure that out. I was always out in the field with my team, and it felt like they wouldn't go out unless I went out. They wanted to be with me and around me, and I realized that, and then I started changing some things. So now I still support them. If they tell me, look, I need to reinforce my skills, my recruiting skills, my selling skills, so okay, let's go out. But I have them take one person from their team. And I know that somebody, a new person from their team. I know that somebody you invite people, sometimes you invite people in your team and they don't show up. But at least I make them realize that it's not them just coming with me and me doing their job and recruiting for them, that I'm making them do something different. They're bringing somebody new so that I can teach them the same thing that I've done with them, develop them. So I am telling them to grab somebody new, and that we will work with them that day. So that is the difference. I love field time because that's how I grew. I had no other way of recruiting other than getting out and doing my field day. Today we're doing tailgating, we are prospecting, I am, because I'm going by myself, okay? I'm prospecting businesses, I'm doing tailgating. I'm also, like, when I'm out tailgating, I make the most of it. While I wait for people to come, I start following up with my leads. Last tailgating that we did, we had people that were going to sign up, and today we had 3 appointments that are coming. People that will come and that are going to come today already set up, and all they need to do is get started, and they're going to do it there. I also have other follow-ups to do from the last tailgating that I did. So it's going to be a fun day. I have it all planned out and scheduled. And I'm working for me. I'm making the best of my day. I'm going to give you some tips on how to get through your day. So let's say, because this is like the most common thing, that you don't know where to start. You start your day and you just don't know where you're gonna go. It's like, man, I don't have an idea of what activities. Remember this word, activities. So don't think about your day as something that is not productive. It's not productive because you don't have activities. So you say, okay, what am I going to do today? Listen, and Carlos taught me this. Sometimes we have been doing 2 very slow events. We did it on Sunday, it was slow. We did it on Monday, it was slow too. Even though it's in a very well trafficked area, as far as traffic with cars and busy, it's a busy road, and the place is very well seen. They can see us, but it's an industrial area. So he laughs at me because when I'm not doing something, I get desperate. I'm like, okay, my God, what am I gonna do? It's like, and then I start, going over there and picking up the phone and calling people. And then he said, listen, okay, stay still. You're driving me crazy. The only thing that we at least got out of the house, and it only takes one person to make a difference that day. And he's right. We gave out some books. We didn't sign up anybody. We had one sale. It wasn't like a total dead day, but we got out of the house and then it started raining, so we really had to leave. We were only there for an hour. So it wasn't that bad. It's just I'm used to a lot of action. I'm used to people just coming and running, Avon, where have you been? And that doesn't happen all the time. So anyways, I want you to take this and put it in your mind. Get out of the house. Seriously, just get out. Pick up your stuff. I make my bombitas. They're really fun. I love it. I love my bombitas. And I'm going to tell you a story about my bombitas, okay? If you're shy to talk to somebody, my bombitas will help you, because we went to and on a Dream Big Day, we went to one restaurant, and then we went back the next day, and I always leave them a bombita with my bill. So I always I pay them. I tip. We tip well. We tip 20%, because if not, we wouldn't go out to eat. If you don't have money for tips, then you shouldn't be out eating and being serviced. So we do tip. And they gave my information, and then we went back because we loved the food, and we ordered the same thing. So the girl, she was there, and she was our server again, and she said, thank you so much for the samples and the lip balm. It's the best lip balm I've ever had. So we started talking about Avon to her and how good it's been to us. And then we were going to show them the videos, that the beautiful Avon Beautiful Stories video, so we didn't have no signal inside the restaurant. But I like to share with people my story, our story, because a lot of them don't know that this is a real business and that you can earn a six-figure income with Avon. And you guys, this is the summer. A lot of people go on vacation. The kids are home. Business is low. So you guys have to be patient and work harder. Doesn't mean that you gotta stay home and not do what you're supposed to do. You just gotta work a little harder. You have to get out there and talk to people and have the contact. It's not only about sitting back. Have some fun. Reach out to some people. People want attention. They want you to tell them, hello, this is me, and I'm glad I found you. It's just about being, and being you and having fun. When I go out and I do my prospecting, and when I talk to people, sometimes I catch myself, feeling like a little bit down and not to my full potential, because that I'm always happy, laughing, regardless of anything that happens around me. I'm always laughing that the world can be turmoil in the back, and I come out running and happy and laughing, and it's just the way that I am. I am a happy person, and I like to make myself happy. Sometimes I'm out prospecting and I catch myself kind of down, maybe for whatever reason, something that I thought that got me upset. And then I pick myself up mentally. I start thinking about my goals. And I truly believe that when you have a need, that need is big. But if you also have a goal behind that need, that just reassures everything that you do. Wake up in the morning with a purpose, with an attitude that's going to attract people. It's not about you feeling yourself down, or your pain, or whatever it is, your frustration. It's about meeting your goal. So that's what I do all the time, and it works for me. I always think about where I want to be in the future. I set high goals for myself and for my team. I was talking to one of our team members yesterday, and she was saying, well, I have a goal and I hope to meet it. And I said, there's no hoping, there's no hoping at all. You have a goal. If it's written down, it's going to happen. Don't ask me how. That's beyond my knowledge and my power. You have a goal, it's going to happen. And I started talking to her. She's new, and then I said to her, I know you have goals, and I have goals for you too. And then she said, okay, talk to me about your goals with me. And I said, my goal is for you to get to President's Club in Campaign 26 and to become a goal leader by Campaign 26. She wants to leave her job. So if you want to leave your job, you have to set high goals. You can't leave your job by just becoming President's Club. That just doesn't happen. So I set a high goal for her, and she was surprised. She said, oh, wow, how am I going to do that? And I said, you're going to do that with daily activities. You're going to do that with persistence. You're going to do that with your goal in mind. We need numbers. We need appointments. We need people in our team. And $20,000 in sales every 2 weeks, and you can do it. I'm going to make sure that I am there to support your business. we're doing field time. The commitment is there. So I'm gonna grab her and make the leader and make her the powerful person that she is already. Just putting my knowledge on everything that she's gonna be working on. So you guys, I encourage you to keep working, to continue your journey. You can do anything you want to do. My goal is to become a millionaire with my Avon business, and I have achieved a lot. When I first got started, it took me 1 year in leadership. 1 year in leadership to be able to, get my earnings from my full-time job with the county. When I started and I was and I started my Avon business, I was making $21. I was already doing leadership, and with the few people that I had, I was making $21. And my husband supported me. He always told me that I could do it. I always set high goals. He's always been my biggest motivator, my biggest fan. Even though he didn't believe in the business, he believed in me. He believed in me a lot. So I'm forever grateful, thankful, and blessed that he was able to stick with me and my craziness. Look, I get tears in my eyes. It was tough, you guys. It was not an easy journey. And I like to look back sometimes, because sometimes we think that it's just a piece of cake, and that we didn't we got here by luck, and it wasn't. So when I started, I was like going to people's houses and doing appointments, and I always showed them the money. Even though the money was not there, I always showed them the money. So I grabbed the check from one of the leaders, and one of the leaders was Vondell McKenzie, and another one was one that retired many years ago. One check was $12,000, and Vondell's check back then was $8,000. And that's always been my goal. I wrote it down and I made it my goal. And then I said, I'm gonna make this money. I am gonna make this money. And when I would go to the appointments, people would ask me, how much money are you making? And I told them, I'm just getting started now. I didn't share my earnings. I shared those 2 checks. And I didn't even know personally those 2 leaders. I never met the other one at all. But I did meet Vondell McKenzie, who she's one of my mentors behind the scenes. I just look up to her a lot. And so then I said, I'm looking for people who want to make this kind of money. I left my county job. I retired from my county job, and my first goal is to replace my full-time income with leadership by building my team. And my second goal is $8,000, and I always showed it in my keychain. I had at the beginning, I didn't have it. I just had it written in a card, and then I put it in my keychain, an $8,000. And then I showed people that goal. We're halfway there. Our earnings are around $4,000 every 2 weeks with leadership. It took me 1 year to replace my job with the county. I was making $1,000 in every 2 weeks, and I achieved gold leader, which back then was executive leader, in 1 year. And I was working closely with one of my leaders who became a gold leader 6 months later. So in a year and a half, I was a gold leader with a gold leader. And then I said, I need to become a senior. Back then was a senior executive leader. And then I wanted to, with this new leadership is goal is executive leader. I need to get to go to executive leader. And I tell you, it just became a desperation. And I shared this story, and I did it. It took me an extra year to develop my second goal leader, because back then we had to have two. But I'm going to share this with you because a lot of you are hung up with the title, okay? The title is good. The title is great. Behind the title comes the earnings. You are an executive, you make executive pay. However, a lot of you are getting too frustrated looking at your title. It's not about your title, you guys. It's about working your business consistently with activities that are going to get you to the goal that you want to become, that you want to be. I stopped looking at my title many years ago. Even though we are performing as silver executive leaders, I don't look at my title as something that's going to, get me frustrated or hold me back. I do have present the requirements that I need to become platinum. And I need $300,000 in sales. I need 8 gold leaders and 10 silver ambassadors to become a platinum. And I do have it present, and I look at my goal all the time. And once I get to platinum, I know that my checks are going to be at least $40,000 every 2 weeks. So that's my goal. I'm building it strong. I'm not building it. I'm not building it with an urgency to bring in numbers. When a team member tells me that they're leaving the business, I say goodbye. I tell them, great. Do you know anyone who could use an extra income that you can recommend? Maybe you can give them your customers. Or I tell them, just keep in contact with me. When you're ready, just reach out to me. I'm good to my team, and they know that. I am extremely generous and good to them, and they know that I am. They know that I care about them, that I love them, that I respect them, and I treat them with the respect that they deserve. And we all respect each other. We're a community. Nobody's out of line. There's no jealousy, envy, competition. As a matter of fact, we have teams that work with each other's team. They go pick themselves up. They share family time together, and they're not even from the same teams. And they're not looking at, oh, you're not from my team. I shouldn't be hanging out with you. They do it, and they do it with love. So you guys, I'm giving you all these tips so that you can get out there during recruiting week is Monday through Sunday. Thursday is my birthday. I don't know why Avon did recruiting week on my birthday week. So I'm not going to feel like I'm going to enjoy my birthday 100% because I want to recruit. My birthday is on the 21st, so I'm planning to take some time off. I tell Carlos all the time, listen, I don't care about days off. I don't care about birthdays. I don't care about New Year's. I don't care about Saturday or Sunday. I'm working on my million, so I'm going to work. So he says, sometimes he tells me, Milagros, you're out of control. And then I back up and I say, okay, my love, what do you want me to do? And then, he pulls me away from my routine, and I appreciate him for doing that. He tells me all the time, you're going to get burnt out. And I said, no, that's impossible. I will never get burnt out from the things that I do and what I love. So Thank you, guys. Let me see if you have any questions before I go. Thank you, Jasmine. I know this is your time. Oh, thank you, Becky. I love you. Yes, let's get together. I would love that. I will call you, definitely. Thank you, guys. Oh, current income. Advice on how to replace your current income. Okay. Besides the many videos that I have, that's a great question. Besides the many videos that I have, I'm going to tell you quickly how you can replace your full-time job. Listen, it's not about you're making $500 in one campaign, okay? It's about developing skills. You will know, and listen to this, you will know when you're ready to retire from your full-time job. Seriously. It's not about, okay, I sold $500. I earned $500 in these campaigns. Yeah, but what's going to happen? Are you going to be able to keep that? You know, is it something that you're going to be doing because you have the skills? Or did you do an event and you got the earnings and you are all excited? The most important thing about this business is developing your skills, developing and getting better, learning the business. That is the most important thing. I knew when I was ready to retire from my full-time job. And you know how I knew? Because 6 months before I decided to retire, I went during my lunch hour to prospect and reach out to the people around me. I only had 1 hour lunch. When after I left my job, I was doing appointments. I left the kids. We had all 3 kids. No, we had 2 kids. 2. Well, I don't remember. No, I think we have had all 3 kids already. My mom, yes, we did. My mom kept the kids, and I went out after my job to go do appointments, and I knew that I was ready. My commitment was there. My momentum was there. So all it took, I knew how to sell. I knew how to meet a goal every day. I knew that I can replace my job with my sales, because leadership takes time, you guys. Unless you bring in high numbers and you work by to develop your team. My goal is to bring in 20 appointments every campaign. Sometimes I meet my goal, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I get as little as 2 appointments, and it's frustrating because I want to do more, but that doesn't mean that that you can meet that all the time. Your skills are going to get you to replace your full-time job because you know already how to do it, and you're going to continue to do it consistently. So I hope this helped you, Jasmine. Okay, get back from shopping and dropping off my the high school. Nice. Any advice? I knew with Avon I've been doing about 1 month and a half. Katie, yes. New is good. That means you're excited. That means that there's no reason why you will not make it. You're new, get all your energy, build your momentum. This is the time. So thank you. Welcome to Avon. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, always good to remember where you came from. Yes, I was like everybody. I was like Katie, a month and a half that you started. I was like you. Yes, I do speak the truth, Deborah, because when you're fake, that doesn't get you anywhere. It's just people can see that you're not telling the truth, and that's not good. Not for them, not for me, not for anybody. I am what I am, and I stopped caring about what people thought of me a long time ago. I used to, though, but I don't do that anymore. I'm myself, and I think I'm happier that way. I would love to tailgate. Ohio has a lot of drive-throughs. Don't wait for me, Bridget. You can do it. Start with something. When I did my first tailgating, I waited 30 minutes in the car, and I was shaking, and I was so nervous. And then it took me more than 30 minutes. And then I got out. I built my confidence. I put up the signs, and I did really well, really, really well. And then I started building confidence because people were coming to me and, hey, Avon, Avon. One time I went to an area where there was a lot of other direct sales companies, and Avon was not there. And I did a tailgating. I was by myself. And I got kind of scared because I was standing there with my free Avon signs, and this whole group of people, all women, okay? They were all women, and I was at a development outside, right outside a development. They all came to me, and they were saying, Avon, Avon, Avon. I'm like, oh my God, am I gonna get jumped now? And then I was happy. I was like, wow, look at this. When was the last time you saw Avon? He said, we've never seen Avon here. So that's a good story. Always to know that you never know what place you're gonna go, and if you're going to a place and you get you get kicked out or they tell you to leave, just grab your. Just tell them I did not know. I'm just promoting. Is there any way that I can move to another place? Do you know any other place that I can go? We did that actually when we were in California with Rosie. They kicked us out of the shopping center, and then we asked the security guy. We actually asked him and said it was brilliant. He told me, he said, we asked him, is there any other place that we can go around here where we don't get kicked out? And he said, yeah, if you go on the other side. And it was like, literally, you just have to go and park on the other side, and it will be okay because the other shopping center had another jurisdiction. So, we decided to just walk around the shopping mall, and we even prospected outside Walmart, which was good. We had a lot of people walking through. We did a sidewalk event. It just turned out that way. So I'm giving you a lot of different ideas. Thank you, Eva. How do you energize your team? That's a great question, Deborah. My team gets energized because they see me energized. When I was overweight, by the way, I need to lose a little bit more pounds. I'm working on it, you guys. So, but when I was overweight, and I used to go do the events with my team, and most of them are really young. They have a lot of energy, and I couldn't keep up with them. I was like, man, I just can't keep up with you guys. So I said, that's it. I need to lose some weight. So now they can't keep up with me. So I always have a lot of energy. I'm always very positive. And it has come through the days, the experience. That's why I tell you, develop your experience, your skills. Don't worry about the rest. It's like, I always look at inertia. It's you go up the hill and it's like really hard and you can't get to it, and it's like, oh gosh, I can't do this. And then you go down and then you go up. It's painful, okay? So, once you get to the top of the mountain, to the top of the hill, that's when your experience level is there. And I have experienced that in my business. Seriously, I have done so many activities consistently. I've done so many things consistently that everything is just coming together. The key is consistently. So now my activities are like this, they flow because I had the experience. And that's what you're going to experience. Watch, and you see that's going to be true. You're going to start getting better and better and better. So how do I energize my team? I work on their goals. First thing I ask them when I talk to them, okay, what's your goal? And they tell me, I want to do that. A lot of them tell me what their goals are, and they don't do it. That's okay, but at least I know what their goals are, and I show them the money. I lead by example. If I don't have no one to go out prospecting with me, I take a selfie and, hey, I'm doing one appointment here. Take a selfie with the other person, and just build the excitement. Tell everybody what you're doing. A lot of people are afraid to show. Seriously, this is true, okay? They are afraid to show a picture prospecting or tailgating or doing whatever because they do it one time and they don't do it again. And then the people start asking, hey, what happened to this person? She's like MIA. What happened? You're used to the person doing a lot of activities, and then all of a sudden, poof, out of the way. And then what happens? That they don't want to see people seeing them as being inconsistent. So they choose not to do anything on social media because when they don't do nothing, somebody's going to call them. Like one of my team leaders, she was posting. She's working the business, by the way. She's not like missing in action. But she took a couple of days, the weekend with her family. She had family over, and somebody actually sent her a message and said, "Hey, are you still with Avon?" And she got a kick out of that. And she said, man, people are just watching for you to crash and just quit. Yes. I have never had any downtime in my business. Okay. So I continue to post. I continue to, do what I do, be happy. And just, I'm me. So I'm going to do the same video again in Spanish. So if you guys have Spanish team members, I will be, the right activities for many years. Yeah. You are a great example to our team. Thank you, Anitra, and teams and Avon Wings together. Great job, you guys. I think you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I really appreciate it. I was skeptical to doing the live outside my groups, but then I realized that you never know who you're going to inspire. So I'm going to continue to do more live videos of what I do. And I hope you guys, just live beyond any, any obstacles, anything that happens to you. Just keep going, and little by little, okay, little by little, just start building baby steps, and thank you, Maria. I love you guys. Well, that's it. No more questions. You guys are gonna make me cry. I love you, and I hope that you have a successful week. I love you, and I know that you can do this. You can definitely do this. God bless you. Thank you. And I will see you tomorrow. I will definitely do another video tomorrow around this time. So announce it to your team and let them know that we're going to be live. I'm thinking between 8 and 9 a.m. Subscribe to my live videos on the feed, and you'll be able to see that I'm live every time. Okay, you guys. See you in the Spanish one. it's gonna be after this one. Bye. Morning. I want to show you my bombitas for my event today. And as you know, I have been putting a product. I use the lip balms. And as you can see, I just put my information as a label to close the bag. And I put whatever sample I have, but always the opportunity. Okay, make sure that whatever you do, you're ready for your events. And these are the bags. I get these at Dollar Tree. I found these with the stars, the pink stars, which are really, really cute. But I also use the clear ones. So get your tools ready, your books, your brochures. I already showed you several videos where I set up and what I do. Have your recruiting flyers, your fundraising flyers, your business card, and make it a great day every day and at every event. I'm gonna be working today with beautiful Belinda. She's a representative working with her sister because she's not 18 years old. But as you may already know, a lot of you started in business way before you were 18. So she is definitely ready to get her business to the next level. So I'm going to take a lot of pictures today of beautiful Belinda and how she leads the field. Avon Wings, see you. And join our event on Facebook so that I can show you all the pictures and keep you posted. And if you are planning to attend the event, if you are a customer or someone who is curious about starting their own Avon business, message me so that I can give you the location for the event. We're going to be supporting a local business. So have a great day, you guys, and see you on my next Avon Wings adventure. Bye.